My name is Idario Santos. I am from Brazil. I was born in a city called Prata in the state of Paraíba, but I grew up in Petrolina, Pernambuco. And I came here on behalf of my son. He was the first Brazilian cured from a rare disease called maple syrup urine disease. In Brazil, we didn't have a treatment. We didn't have resources to treat him there. We started doing research on the internet, and we found out that the US had a support group, and we came the first time in 2004 for a symposium in Atlanta, Georgia, and there we found out that the cure exists. So we traveled to Pennsylvania, which the experts explained more about the cure, and we start a process against the Brazilian government to come here to have our son cured as well. We came with a tourist visa, so we couldn't work. Our son was in the hospital for a long period of time, and we had to support ourselves without working, so we sold everything we had to support our family, and it was very complicated and difficult. So in Pittsburgh, where we are, some people embraced us and helped us a lot, and that's why we could get through and get by. And after several years, I finally got a job in my field, and today I'm an environmental engineer here in Pittsburgh. And that's how we went by, and that's more than 15 years today. In Brazil, I was a consultant. I had a farm. We were exporting grapes and mangoes to US and Europe. It was a blessing life, I would say that, for a young couple like us. We had very, very bright life, a paid off house, brand new cars. The future was right there, but when our son was born, the things, turned upside down, and we had to fight for his life. We moved him first from our city to a bigger city with better medical resources, and then we moved to another one, so we kept fighting for him till we found the US and Pittsburgh. The first time when I came to Pittsburgh, when I crossed the tunnel, it was the most amazing view that I kind of had. It's a different, beautiful thing to see. It's amazing, really. So I was impressed at first with that. I had problems in Pittsburgh because when I came, I couldn't speak English. So I had to learn the language, but at the time I had the chance to learn, and I start, living community, going to games, things that I love sports. And this for me is a city that I can say that it's my city now, because I like the people. People are very friendly, and it's a very livable city for me because it's full of sports, and you can enjoy hockey, baseball, even soccer. We have a soccer team here, so I love Pittsburgh. So it's a very amazing city for me. I like it. I'm a project manager for an environmental company, and I feel blessed. It's very important. Not only because I make the ends meet and I support my family, it's because I really think that I'm doing something that is helping the community, is an environmental work that our company does, and I think it's a very important job that the world needs. Arthur, he today is 18 years old. He was 3 when we came, and he is doing really great. He is in high school. He speaks 2 languages, Portuguese and English, and he enjoys the world. He researches every country. He knows all the languages they speak. He speaks a little bit Italian too today, and he is studying hard Spanish as well, to speak Spanish. So he is a very happy kid, and he loves geography and cultures. Sometimes you get, sad because you're missing your family, and I cannot call this a regret. The only regret that I have, it's when you have people that are racist. I have had experienced some racism, not only once, but I think these people that think like that, they are racist, I think they are sick. They don't understand the world. You need to do some stuff sometimes for your family, for your health, for wherever it takes. You're gonna try to survive, and people, they don't understand that. I had some people saying, why don't you go back to your country? Why don't you speak my language? Sometimes they are very brutal with you. It's hurt you, or the person that is with you, your kids, and this is wrong. I think it's wrong. I wrote a book about our story, and our story, it's nothing more than what happened to our family from the beginning to the end, and about the advocacy that I do for kids with a rare disease. I've been helping families from Brazil, from India, from Poland, from Portugal, and I wrote a law. It's being presented to the Congress in Brazil to really put Brazil to do a proper newborn screening that will pick diseases like my son had. Still today, Brazil doesn't do a proper newborn screening, and that's my book about, is to tell a story and to advocate for people that have rare disease in Brazil. The journey taught me that a sour thing that we had, a sick kid, and we fought, and we learned, and we overcame all the problems, it turned it sweet. And it's a journey that is a sweet odyssey because it was more than 10 years we had to fight for his life and turn him what he is today. So that's why I put the name Sweet Odyssey. It was very sour in the beginning, very difficult, but we turned it sweet. The only future that I want is the best thing for my kids. If they are happy, I'll be happy, and my future is my family. We rebuilt our life. I would say that everything we lost in Brazil, we could rebuild here, let's say that. And I think I'm blessed enough to not foresee something more special than what I had already. So I'm blessed, and I think my future is here. I'm going towards it. I achieved what I needed.